It was all smiles for Wilson Isidore and Sunderland as they began their pre-season with a 4-0 victory over fellow North East outfit South Shields on Saturday afternoon. Well, overall, it was a relatively comfortable afternoon for Sunderland as they kick-started their pre-season. They fielded two different 11s in each 45-minute period and scored 2 goals in each half. They brought several thousand supporters the short distance here to South Shields, who were rewarded with lots of sunshine and a good game of football. South Shields certainly had their moments in the game as well, but overall Sunderland were clinical when they needed to be. Let's go back through the game now to see exactly how Sunderland got their pre-season underway with a victory. The First Cloud Arena, better known as Mariners Park, welcomed supporters of both North East clubs on what was a lovely day near to the coast. Sunderland supporters were still revelling in their side being promoted to the Premier League. Many were there to catch a close-up glimpse of their heroes who had fulfilled their dreams at Wembley just a few weeks ago. Head coach Régis Le Bris watched on as his players prepared for their first outing since the victory at Wembley. And almost instantly, Sunderland picked up where they had left off, with Wilson Isidore scoring within the first minute to make it 1-0. South Shields did battle during the game and had the odd foray into Sunderland's final third, but ultimately the Premier League side showed their class when they needed to, with Romain Mundell scoring Sunderland's second just moments before half-time. In the second half, goals from Milan Alexic and Ahmed Abdullahi wrapped things up, with Régis Le Bris reflecting on the day's work.
We are in this period of the pre-season when volume is really important, so it was the case today, and let's move up. Work in progress. I think we need to reinforce the squad. It's obvious because the next step will be massive and we need to reinforce the squad. So only one played today, and the next weeks we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 progressively more players on the pitch, so the connection will have to build this connection, to build their physical condition as well. So we need time to connect with the squad.
Sunderland were also pleased to welcome back Niall Huggins, who has spent much of the last 18 months injured.
Just to not put too much pressure on myself. I think it was just to, it's been a long time. The main thing I think for me was just to enjoy myself, to be back out playing. Obviously you take it for granted when you are playing and you're fit. Obviously it's been a long time, so I think the main thing for me was just to enjoy it. I'm feeling good, and I think this pre-season would be just to get back to feeling how I was 2 years ago. So yeah, at the time I got fit, it was just there wasn't any games, or even with the youth team to get any games in because it was that far to the end of the season. So I was unlucky in that sense, but like I say, it was meant to be around the team, training, and just feel as much a part of it as I could. And obviously I enjoyed the experience. It was a great day. Like the semi-final, the final was amazing. So it was great to be a part of. And obviously building over the off-season, come back in has been great as well.
And from South Shields' perspective, their manager Ian Watson was pleased to have the opportunity to take on a Premier League opponent.
Yeah, it's perfect. We get to see what the top teams look like, and we get to see how we fare up against them as well. And obviously we had that real early setback with the goal, so it was perfect for us to kind of see how we would react to it. And I was so proud of how the boys, the body language they showed as soon as that goal went in. It was like, now we haven't got time to feel sorry for ourselves or anything like that, and we were right back to it. And I think we're trying to create an identity here, and the boys, you could see they're really bought into that, and they tried their very best to get it going as quick as what we possibly could. So I'm really proud of the boys, and I thought it was a perfect day for us.
Well, that was Sunderland's pre-season, firmly underway with what was a valuable workout in the summer sun here in South Tyneside. Next up for the Black Cats is a warm weather training camp in Portugal, which the players will be very much looking forward to, although it was, as mentioned, rather hot here on the coast. Sunderland know that they must get their preparations right for the Premier League because of the step up in quality that they will experience playing in England's top flight. Today, though, was a good workout and valuable minutes for several players in the first team. Régis Le Bris will certainly have been happy with what he saw as Sunderland got underway with a victory against South Shields.